All right, today we have DJ Dink and Johnny. We have a hip hop artist and a country artist. Guys, tell me, what have you guys been up to and working on lately?
Well, basically, as of right now, we're in the lab. We just we making beats, and we just going in hard. You know, we anything that come up that come up on our brain, we take it and we put it together. And even if it's step by step, and that's how it starts.
Okay.
Lately, it's just been a lot of autographs and signings and women and money. It's been exhausting. It's been a rough couple of decades.
Okay, Johnny, you mentioned money. Do you believe money make the world go round?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Okay. Have you ever thought of find a diverse way to put your music out there? Would you consider trying country in your hip hop ways?
Well, that's what I'm trying to do now. We're trying to get away from the normal standard of what's going on. We want something that's totally different. You know, something that's different that people don't. Okay, that's it. You know, that's what we're looking for.
Okay, nowadays, we teenagers have a dance called the Nene. We have different kind of music, and how would you try to capture teenagers? Because nowadays they listen to anything. We really do. They listen to anything. What would you just be like? Okay, I think a teenager might just listen to that.
Well, first off, you have to look at your percussions. Mm-hmm. You know, you look at your percussions and see what bass drums and what toms and what snare drums hit. You know, you would look at that there, and even if you have to revert back to the standards, you would still have to look back and see, okay, let's not do that. We're going to do something opposite, but we're going to make it work. And then we intertwine, and then it all meshes. You know, and then hopefully whatever we record, even if it takes 20 times in one night, we're going to do it.
That was a very prudent answer. Do you believe Taylor Swift is even a country artist?
Never heard of her.
You never heard of Taylor Swift?
No, I've heard her. I'm just kidding. No. Yeah.
She's more of a pop artist. Do you believe in her method? How she basically goes off her breakups with other people?
I haven't really followed her. I don't know too much about her. She looks great up there, but I don't know. I haven't never heard anything that she's doing.
Okay, so within this country music, have you ever thought about maybe putting some hip hop in yours or R&B?
Yeah, I thought about it. I still don't know really where to start. But I guess this is the place to start. So
yeah, you can work with DJ Dink over here. I'm pretty sure y'all can come up with something. Give me a beat, I'll rap on it, and there it is.
There we go. We got a collab.
Right
Sounds
there.
good to me.
We got a collab going on.
I mean, I'm pretty talented. I can sing too, so.
Well, here it is. Let's get out some contracts. Let's sign something up. Let's get started.
Let's get popping.
Okay. As in, when you hear the word music, what just make you feel like, oh man, music? That's what started you basically? What made you want to do this? What made you want to be a DJ? Do your beats? What made you want to be a country singer?
I think for me, I was really upset with how much bad music, country music there was out there, and I really wanted to make a difference and make some music that I wasn't hearing that I thought should be in the world. So I just made it. And that was it was really there's too much poison in the well. I should go and try and save some.
Okay, that was nice.
Well, it started back in the 70s when I was born, and listening to Sunday morning, my family listening to Stevie Wonder, and listening to Martha and the Mandels, and listening to Smokey Robinson. Listening to these people, and eventually I started playing drums, and then it took from there, and then I just couldn't stop. I just love music. Just make me dance, so I love music.
Okay, music. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming to my show.
Thank you.
You guys were wonderful guests.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
It's been great.
Yeah. Okay, a little bit more. Well, and you want to sing a song for us before the show goes?
No, you're doing a great job.
Okay. No, thank you. Awkward moment, but thanks. Stretch,
But maybe I do. I think I ought to think about it for a minute. But yeah, I don't have anything. Maybe it's the kind of thing where we should just end. Maybe right about. Oh, what do you think?
What do you think?
What do I think? Not yet.
Hello, and welcome to our very first episode of You're Hired or You're Fired. Or Hired or Fired, or, well, we're still working on the title. My name is Jeff Recker, and I'm your host. We've got two applicants here who we're going to meet here in a second. The concept of this show has just been devised, so we're not sure how it's going to go, but we think it'll be a lot of fun. Applicant 1, could you please tell me your name?
Michael Haney.
Applicant 2, tell me your name.
Alicia Baker.
Applicants, your first task is to answer this question as best you feel. The position that you've applied for is that of a personal assistant to a creative music shop in Nashville, Tennessee. Your first task is to determine, actually, first day on the job. You've been told that the office opens at 7 o'clock and the boss usually arrives at 8:30. Applicant 1, what time do you arrive?
We open at 7?
Applicant 2, what time do you arrive?
6:45.
6:45, good. Following along with that, applicant 2, how would you dress on your first day on the job?
Very professionally.
And can you go into a little detail?
As a personal assistant, I'd probably be doing a lot of running around, so I definitely wear some stylish flats and some comfortable pants and a very professional top.
Good answer. Applicant 1.
Well, I would be in your normal business attire. Suit, nice shoes, whatever a personal assistant would wear.
Okay. Applicants, the day started out pretty busy. Several musicians have come in, a couple record producers, a lot of meetings, a lot of phone calls. I seem to be stressed. What might you suggest to help me get through this morning? Applicant 2.
Coffee and a break.
Coffee and a break. Okay. And how might you suggest I take that break?
Maybe go outside and walk around the building a little bit, get some exercise and fresh air.
Okay. Applicant 1.
I would have to agree with applicant number 2 on this one.
Biter.
Okay. Applicants, I've asked for a cappuccino. Where would you go, or how would you get that cappuccino? Applicant 2.
Go to Starbucks and get it.
Applicant 1.
I would find a gourmet coffee maker.
Okay.
Kiss bud.
It's lunchtime. What do you do, applicant 1?
I would ask you what you would want, and then I would hire the best chef in the city to make that up for you.
Good answer. Applicant 2.
Subway always is a good deal, so $5 footlong. You're too busy to take a full lunch, so.
Okay. Applicants, my daughter arrives. She's about your age. She likes to shop. She's gorgeous, but she's not too bright upstairs. Applicant 1, how do you greet her?
Hello, how are you doing today?
Applicant 1, you're fired. Applicant 2.
All right.
How would you greet her?
You said she likes to shop, so I'd probably ask her if she wants to go to the mall. I mean, she does have your credit card, right?
Applicant 2, you're fired. This has been the very first pilot episode of You're Hired or You're Both Fired. Thank you for watching. We invite you to send your ideas for jobs or even a resume. Send it to us. We might have you on the set. I might be gone. You might even be sitting in this chair. Thanks again, and good night. Thanks again, and good night. Thanks. Night.
Yes, and we're back with Joy and the Poet. And the show is the Coalition of Women Who Don't Need No Damn Man. Today, we'll be talking with these two young ladies. For whatever reason, they don't need no damn man. So, Joy, I ask you, when did it happen for you, ma'am?
Basically, as a child, I just knew that, men weren't real necessary. And as I got older and became a successful, strong black woman, I just realized I didn't need no man. All hell, power to the V.
Yes, yes.
Poet?
Yes, yes, hello.
Same question.
When he cheated on me, for what? And she was like a 5 and I'm a dime, so.
Let me stop you there. What
Sir, can you please let her finish? This is a woman talking. Can we let her finish? What was you talking about, girl? So he cheated on you with, what she look like?
Wait a minute, this is my show.
At a 5. I was a dime. I'm a quarter. I'm a dollar. I'm $100 bill.
Yes,
and
yes.
he went with a penny. And I was like, okay, she can have you. I bought him clothes. I paid the bills. I worked. I cooked. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
She ain't got a job.
Excuse me. I have another question.
Yes.
I did want to know for our viewers who are unfamiliar with the dime or a chicken nugget, whatever you call it.
Yes.
What is a dime exactly?
It's 10. She looks like a 10. She's beautiful.
So a penny would be
A duck.
quack quack.
Yes, yes. Quack, quack.
Okay. Okay, so you say it was because of cheating, and as a child were there any specific, how should I say, are there any specific reasonings that you have for continuing such a damning way of living as a poet and as a young woman?
Can I take this?
Yeah.
How about I just ask you a couple of questions? How many women you with? Answer your own question. How many women you got?
One.
One. And how many do you have that one don't know about?
One.
My point exactly. And that's why I don't fool with no man. 1 + 1 = 2. Plus you = 3. That's 1 too damn many. And that's why I don't fool with no men.
Amen.
So back what you were saying, girl. So tell me, was it LaQuisha? Because see, I had heard about her. See, because she had messed with Ray Ray and them, and she had taken Ray Ray
Are
from
you serious?
Shaquetta. Was it?
This is my show. Thank
So
you.
you going to China now?
See, that's how they do you. That's how they do you, right? You know what I'm saying? All hell, power to the V.
I'll help out to the V.
Hey, just one more question.
He's still talking.
And you do it how you want, because obviously it's all hail to the V.
Yeah, that's right.
You got that right.
Do what you feel at this point, because the world's all about you.
Yes.
Tell me what the V means.
If you don't know what the V means by now, there's no help for you. But I will tell you this, there is room on our coalition for a man such as yourself. See, we need a mascot. Somebody that'll run our errands, do our laundry, wash our dishes.
Nail at our feet.
Yeah, rub our feet, yeah. A couple other things, there's room for that. And maybe through that process, we'll be able to teach you what the V
I'm pretty
is.
sure your wife don't mind.
Or the girlfriend. Or the
Yeah.
girlfriend.
So
Yeah.
what I have to do with after the Uggs are taken off?
Oh, yeah.
So
Almost
do I wash them first,
Oh,
or
yeah.
would I?
Yeah. We can wash them, rub them.
So after you did your march,
Yeah.
which viewers
Yeah,
at
sister
home,
get tired. Sister
they-
get
they-
tired all
they-
that marching.
they are marching, for lack of a better word, for the V. We don't know why. Us as men, we'd like to understand what it's all about. Well, I don't think I can be the mascot yet. I'm just saying.
Typical, just like they say, I will not be the husband. I will not be the boyfriend. I will not be
Well,
the provider.
all I would like to do
Preach.
is say, I appreciate you being on my show. Thank you for coming, and it has been a pleasure. Hail to the V.
Power to the V.
Power to the V.
Hello and welcome to Movie Chat with Eric. My guests will introduce themselves, please.
I am the letter A.
And my non-letter A guest, please.
My name is David.
All right, so we have the letter A and David. We are going to talk about our favorite movies. David, let's start with you. What is your favorite movie?
One of my favorites, I guess, will be Heat.
Any particular reason or just...
Well, I like the characters that was in it. I like Al Pacino.
All right.
and Robert
She's
De Niro.
got a great ass.
Yeah.
The letter A coming in with the word ass. It's very appropriate. Letter A, what is your favorite movie?
I've given up film.
Of course. All right. Well, if you hadn't given up film, or before you gave up film, did you have any favorite movies?
No.
Excellent. David, what types of movies in general do you prefer watching, other than just Heat?
Action.
Action. All right.
Yeah, I like action movies.
All right. All right. Any favorite? I mean, Heat. Obviously, that
Besides
works
Heat.
in that. Any
Even
other?
that, I like Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Indiana Jones. Excellent. Excellent. Why Temple of Doom? I mean, there are 4 movies, 3 good ones. There are 4 movies in total. Like, why Temple of Doom specifically?
Well, I like the Indian part when they go into the culture,
Okay. Yeah.
eating the monkey brains.
Eating monkey brains. That's always nice. Spilling out live snakes on top on the table. That is one way to handle a
Creepy
dinner party.
crawlies.
Yeah. Yeah. Letter A. What do you feel about monkey brains and live snakes?
With the right seasoning, they're delicious.
All right. All right. Some movie talk, and we have a little bit of culinary expertise. Fantastic. Any other movie? I mean, Indiana Jones. Any other action movies just like popping out at you as far as like, oh yeah,
You remember
that's awesome.
Ernest Borgnine? He played in a movie called The Devil's Reign. It was a scary movie.
I've
And
not-
that was a good movie.
I haven't seen that one.
That was a good movie.
What's it
That
about?
was back in the 70s. It was like along the time when the movie The Car came out.
Okay.
And he run over people.
Oh, nice.
Do you remember that?
I do not.
He was in Kelly's Heroes,
There we go.
The Guns of Navarone.
Yeah, Ernest Borgnine.
But you've seen those, but you gave up film.
Yes.
Okay, but you have seen film though.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I was a student of film.
Okay. All right. All right. Any other favorite movies?
You need the microphone.
Yeah. We're not really too worried about minor details like actually hearing people on this show. Whatever. Letter A can usually just sort of scream his ass off.
Starting to
That's
hurt
fine.
Nice transition.
What how long you was gonna say that?
I just wanted to see if you're going to make it the entire 5 minutes.
I
That
was
was
gonna say that one too.
I was really kind of curious about that because I really have no idea what to actually say. Any other movies? Since
Outlaw
now,
Josie Wales.
I have not seen that. Inform us for those of us that have not
Clint
seen it.
Eastwood?
I like Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood is a badass. Yeah, yeah. What's it about?
It's about a Civil War. Takes place during the Civil War. Josie's family is raped and murdered, and he goes back to avenge their death.
All right.
And he does so very graphically.
Excellent, excellent. So badass movie with Clint Eastwood getting revenge. Cannot go wrong with that. That is always a good time.
Directed by Clint Eastwood.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Was that one of his early directed movies? I know he's directed a lot. So
Well, his career continues to last, but it was probably mid-career
okay,
or so.
okay, excellent. Why that movie in particular?
I lived during that time and so I can relate to just some of the scenery.
Okay. All right. Well, fantastic. Well, we've had a very, very interesting chat. We've covered a broad spectrum of topics, some that I was not really anticipating on touching upon. So thank you so much for joining us, and catch us next time.
Perfect timing.
Welcome to ESPN After Dark. Caleb here along with David and Michael to talk about Super Bowl commercials, and the NFL Draft. Gentlemen, thank you for joining me today.
Hey, all
now I
right.
want to get some pretty obvious situations to talk about the Super Bowl. Obviously, the Denver Broncos didn't get the memo that they were playing the Super Bowl, so someone else had to take their place.
Yeah.
Give me your thoughts. I know, David, you said you were rooting for the Seahawks.
Yeah, and it's Earl. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was rooting for the Seahawks. See, yeah, that's,
I know, that's good.
We've worked together for years, and he
Also
still has yet
long,
to get
good
my
friends.
name right.
Nickname.
There you go. Somebody dropped the ball, literally, on letting Denver know that they were supposed to be there because Seattle came in and did the business. They did exactly what needed to be done. They're popping on all cylinders. You know, it was the first time in franchise history for them to have a Super Bowl. They've only had one other championship, and that was basketball. And that was in the 70s.
And I know absolutely nothing about NBA basketball, so I am so glad that I'm not having to talk more about it.
Yeah.
But yes, first championship for the Seahawks. They did play against the Steelers back when Santonio Holmes made that famous catch back in the Holmgren days. Michael, tell me about who were you rooting for in that game?
I was also going for the Seahawks.
Oh, okay.
I thought that Manning and the Broncos thought that they had it in the bag. So when they actually showed up and realized they had nothing in the bag, it was interesting to see them fumble and throw interceptions.
Oh, yes. Bag was empty. From the first play of the offensive drive for the Broncos being a safety, Peyton Manning looked flustered the entire game. I absolutely agree.
Yeah.
At one point, he and his offensive coordinator, Adam Gase, were sitting on the bench, staring up into the sky, not saying anything, not watching the game. At that point, I knew that they had lost.
Yeah.
So now off-season. The NFL off-season starts here in March. Who are your home teams? What teams do you follow that you want to see do well in the draft this year?
Eagles, baby.
Eagles, all right.
Yes, sir.
Well, they definitely had a huge improvement this season.
Yes, sir,
Nick
they
Foles,
did.
a diamond in the rough.
Oh, yeah.
How about that? What do you think they're going to focus on in the draft this year?
Well, I believe they have to focus on defense, you know, because, hey, just like you saw, Seattle defense brings it home. So, you know, if they are lucky, they may get a line, they may get some backers, some linebackers, but, you know, they have to do defense. They have to stack it as best they can. And they have some stuff coming out of college now, you know, that's fast, hitting hard, and that's what they need.
Absolutely, definitely. The draft full of quarterback stories with Johnny Manziel, but definitely one position that is overlooked oftentimes is defensive line. Offensive line has become famous in recent years because of guys like Jake Long and Chance Warmack. Michael, what is the team that you follow in the NFL?
I follow the Titans.
Excellent.
Unfortunately, I don't have to follow them for very long.
They never make it very far, do they?
They really don't. I'm hoping to see some drastic improvements next season, though.
They are doing better. We have a new coach, Ken Wisenhunt, who led the Cardinals to their one Super Bowl appearance. They also lost to the Steelers. That seems to be a theme in the NFL.
So
Too bad, because I don't like the Steelers.
he knows what to do. He has an idea of how to get the job done.
I actually
Absolutely.
heard that he got his start at Vanderbilt Special Teams.
He did.
He did.
His first ever coaching job.
He did.
So
So
coming
I'm
back
hoping
home to
that-
Nashville.
And hopefully
exactly.
he'll have that Nashville theme and you know, be able to bring it back, but I don't think so.
Well, I mean, here's hoping, right?
One thing they all have said is they want to get the fans back involved because
Right.
LP Field used to be, you know, back Super Bowl times for the Titans was one of the loudest places to be, though it was one of the smaller stadiums. Now they can't even pack the stadium. They sell the games out, but no one shows up.
No one shows up.
So hopefully that's going to, a new coach and a new system is going to really get us out of those dark ages that we've seen. And maybe without Chris Johnson, you never know. He's looking like he might leave.
Because he did, you know, he made the comment, if you don't play me,
I'm walking.
I'm walking. And you know, the thing is, he didn't say he was walking. He said, hey, play me because you're paying me all of this money. So, you know.
And that is a lot of money. He's due
Yes.
$8 million, I think it is.
Yes.
That is a lot of money.
Yes.
Averaging less than 4 yards a carry this season. We'll have to see if he can pick that up, or he won't be worth the money.
He would be considered a franchise player. So.
Yes, he would definitely. He's a tough guy. Never missed a game in his entire career. But yeah, we'll see if his production gets underway. That's going to be all for ESPN After Dark. I am Caleb with Earl and Michael. See you guys tomorrow.
Hi. Today's you're here. You were saying?
I wasn't.
Me either.
No, it's fine. What's your favorite animal?
I don't like animals.
Cool. And you?
The shark.
Cool.
Nice.
I like sharks.
They kill things.
Bloody.
I was, if you had $100, what, where would you hide it? You hide it, the $100.
In a bank?
Good hiding spot. How about you?
Not around you. That's all I can say.
Yes, a good idea. If you had a puppy, what would you name it?
Ooh, nice. Puppy. I want to name it Puppy.
Why did you name it Puppy?
Because it's a puppy.
It's a good name. Franklin, what would you name your puppy?
Killer.
You were saying earlier that you hate. There's a coworker that you really hate. Do you know her social security number?
Yes.
Do you want to tell the TV station your privacy settings? If you have one.
No.
Yeah. He wrote it down. I'll just. How much time is it? I was thinking. I was just going to ask you: is a red shirt when you have one? It's red.
Yeah.
Cool. And your what was your favorite color?
Black. Excuse me, floor director, is he okay?
No, but back to
It's not gonna work.
back to the phone call. Shit.
No one caught the phone.
I had a friend one time. What was her name?
Jill.
Jill? I thought it was June.
You're wrong.
It might have been.
I'm sorry, calm down.
Get me out of here. I was. Can you tell me more about your shirt?
It's on me.
What do you think of his boring designs?
Okay, everything he been talking about blood, killing. I don't even want to talk about his shirt because he might know I live at. Like you said, we have to write down our information. Your shirt is really nice. It's beautiful. It really makes your eyes pop. Yeah, just keep it good.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
He's a pretty good person, but
Right.
I am.
he's a pretty good person. I'm a friend of the friends of everything, so pretty much all the time we have for today in a few minutes, so we'll just keep wrapping it up for a minute. Really wanted to say thanks for coming out. This is the last time that this will happen. I think so.
Why?
Just sponsors just drop like
I wonder
flies.
why.
And
You get their information too?
and
You got their information. Give me some money, I won't snitch.
everything that we said today has been for your benefit. So. There's nothing
Still
left.
got some seconds.
There's
Good evening and welcome to our show this evening. Tonight we are going to be talking with Caleb and Jeff about dating rules. So many women just don't know what we're doing. We get mixed signals. So we decided to go with two people from two different generations. We have Caleb, who's in his 20s, and we have Jeff, who's in his 40s.
You start out by rubbing it in two different generations because it's my birthday?
Yes, happy birthday.
Daddy.
He just told us this whole story about how he gained a year. So, Daddy, this is a father-son duo, so that's a great combination today. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about some of the misconceptions women have about dating. So, if there's one thing that you could say that women do that really just scare you off, what would it be?
There is no one thing, I think. Women are just scary. I don't really know what a woman's thinking at any point in time. So if she could just tell me right off the bat, that would be so great, I think.
And what about you?
Everything is scary about women, and the more you think you know what they're thinking, the less you really do. I forget the question because it's my birthday and I'm getting older.
Okay, if you could say that there's anything that is different between dating someone in your 20s versus someone in your 40s, what would it be?
Well, I prefer to date in my 20s, or in their 20s, rather than in their 40s.
At 40 you're still dating in your 20s? Oh, okay.
Well, no, actually I'm engaged.
Okay.
I'm engaged to someone who's, well, today, well, she's 24, so if I'm 47, so it's actually almost half my age, but that's, I think the legal rule is half your age plus one and you're good.
Okay, and what do her parents, how do her parents feel about you?
Well, her mom's my age, which was a little awkward, but they're good with it.
Okay, and
I can imagine that'd be awkward.
A little bit.
But I mean, good on you. I mean, that's pretty awesome.
So anyway.
I'm also dating someone who is in her 20s. We have 5 days between us. That's so it's a little smaller of a gap. So it's 5 days for us. Yeah, you know, we're not engaged yet, but we've been dating for 4 years, so it's going to happen eventually.
Is there something that's stopping you from taking the next step?
Yeah, not with her. She's great. I just recently left college to act full time, so I figured it would not be in either of our best interests for me to take on that sort of commitment before I establish myself, well, at least a little bit. So we're going to wait a little while because she's still in school anyway. So we're going to wait till after she graduates, and then hopefully by then I will be have some sort of foundation to build on.
Okay, and so like we said earlier, you know, the topic today is just advice for women. Both of you seem like you're in stable relationships. What advice can you give to the women out there to get to the point where they are in stable relationships? How do you move from being the date to the girlfriend or the fiance?
That's a tough one.
Advice for the women?
Well, you've already said that, you know, they're scary. So what can they do to be a little less scary to the point where you'd be willing to propose to one?
I was just trying to give some advice. I don't know. I was kidding. This won't air, will it? Please don't. I don't know. Just, dude, be yourself.
choose wisely, I guess. Don't screw up in that department, I would say. It's a good.
So it's more about the choice than it is about their actions.
No, I mean, they're probably equal, but if they're, be yourself would be your action, and I think the choice would, yeah, that's a big one.
Learn, yes, dear, I was wrong.
That one's hard to say, because I don't like being wrong at all. So.
Then record it.
And this is the advice you're giving to the women or to the men?
To the men.
Okay.
To the women.
Okay, we need to clarify that.
No experience there,
I've learned
personally.
that.
Okay, so basically the biggest thing is just to be yourself and make sure that you're not putting, all of your eggs into one basket and be in the wrong basket. You've got to pick the right guy, right?
Right.
Oh, that's some excellent advice.
Don't have
from
too
you
many
guys.
baskets. I wouldn't say date multiple people at one time, but I mean, make sure your basket is pretty sturdy, I would say.
Okay, so make sure that you're choosing wisely, be yourself, and that's how you end up with guys like this, no matter what the generation. Have a great night.
Hello, and thank you for joining us today for the Joy Hackett Show. Today, we're going to be talking about something that's really plaguing our neighborhoods and our schools. We're talking about bullying. Bullying has been named as the #1 source for teen dropout, suicide, you name it, bullying has been the cause. Today, we have two people with us. We have two guests. We have Earl and Johnny. And one was the bully, and the other was the victim. Just imagine, let me take you back about 10 years ago. A small little pipsqueak of a kid, kind of dim-witted, small, puny, not much to look at. Every day he got bullied, he got tormented by this big beast of a bully. So now we're gonna go to our victim. Earl, tell me what it was like to be victimized by Johnny.
Well,
Take your time.
excuse me, it just brings back so many memories. I was a very small young man, and he just didn't treat me well.
He deserved everything I gave him.
I didn't deserve none of that, man.
You had it all. You had it coming.
It has been 20 years now, and ma'am, I'm here to just tell you, I still have nightmares.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Wow.
please, Joy, I'm not going to take this.
Johnny, you made my life miserable. I don't understand you, Johnny. I've never done nothing to you in my life.
Johnny, how does it feel to look in the face of the man that you tormented as a child? Tell me some of the things that you did to him, Johnny.
Ma'am, let me tell you what some of the things Johnny had done to me.
Like I said, everything that I did, it was just, he deserved it. He was a real pain in the ass.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Earl, can you tell me what it was like? What are some of the things that Johnny did to you? And how does it affect you now as a 42-year-old man, the things that he did to you as a teenager?
Ma'am, Johnny had a gerbil.
A gerbil?
He had a gerbil.
Okay. What did he do with the gerbil, Earl?
Ma'am, I'd rather not say right now, but
Earl, it's a part of the healing process. We have to talk about the gerbil. We're going to heal
have
today.
to talk about the gerbil.
ma'am,
What did
had a
Johnny
gerbil.
do to you with the gerbil?
He had a gerbil and he made me eat the food that he fed the gerbil.
Okay. Wow.
He made me eat the food, ma'am.
What else did he do with the gerbil, Earl?
Ma'am, I don't want to talk about it, please. Damn it, Johnny, you hurt me, man. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I feel kind of bad.
Oh my God, man.
Kind of bad, Johnny?
Kind of bad. I feel kind of bad now that it's been so many years and Earl's and
I mean, Johnny, look at you. You're much bigger than him, even as an adult.
Yes.
I just can't imagine you guys 10 years ago. Do you not feel any shame about what you did to this man?
like I said, I feel kind of bad. I was really kind of mean to him. You know, I made him eat all the. He pooped his pants going down the slide, and I made him eat grass.
So did you say Earl pooped his pants?
His own pants.
Oh, his own pants. That was
And
hard.
nobody else's. I mean,
Ma'am, this is just going too far. Damn.
Yeah, you.
Ma'am, I'm sorry.
Security.
I'm sorry.
Security.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Look, this is a peaceful time. Can we have our guests come back? Can we have them come back? We're just gonna have a moment. We're just gonna take this final moment just for some healing, okay? Johnny, Earl, can you please, you know what? Let's stand. Can we stand?
I'm perfectly comfortable.
Ma'am, I'd rather not stand with this gentleman.
I'd like to do a group hug. I'd like to do a group hug. Can we have a group hug of healing?
Only if he promises.
Johnny, do you promise
like a gentleman.
to not use a gerbil again?
Sure.
Earl, do you promise not to poop your pants again?
I can't say that.
Okay. Well, poop your pants if you must, but I need you guys to hug. Let's heal.
I won't poop your pants for you.
Okay. And that's healing. Come on. That's healing. That's healing. That's healing. That's healing. That's all we have for you today, folks. This is healing. This is healing right now. What's going on? See you soon.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Hello, good evening. How are you this evening? Okay, we have two guests here. And our subject tonight we're going to talk about award shows. Okay, we're going to have your opinions on award shows, and we want to see between the two guests that I have here, and we're going to introduce our two guests. Matter of fact, let's start now. What is your name?
My name is Alicia.
Alicia.
I'm Eric.
And we have Eric. Okay, brightly bright Eric. Now, we have here, we're going to talk about the award shows here. Let's talk about the Grammys. What do you think about the Grammys?
The Grammys, just like every other award show right now, are just a joke. Because we're giving awards to people with no talent while women dance around in nothing but pantyhose. And it's a bad example for our children, and it's setting a bad example for a lot of things out there. This last Grammy Awards ceremony just had so many things out there that people had to stop.
I completely agree. The last thing I want to be seeing is women in pantyhose up there on that stage. That is just not what I tune into award shows for.
Well, the Grammys is not just for that. It's a platform for commercials, you know, stuff like that there, you know, as far as that. But the artists, you feel as though the artists that we have now, they're just going through the motions. There's no talent. That's basically what you're saying to me.
Right, it's a competition.
How about a
to see
Miley
who could be
Cyrus?
more.
No talent?
No talent and no butt. But that's a whole different topic. But
Working little slut is what I call her.
I couldn't have said it better.
Okay. Twerking little slut.
Yep.
I don't think I've never seen her twerk before. I really don't know what twerking is.
Why don't you show him what twerking is?
Show me what twerking is.
That right there.
That's twerking. I'm sorry if I laugh, but that's laugh. Okay. Now we're gonna go further on. Then we have the music awards. How about country?
I don't listen to country. I don't watch the country music awards. I listen to it, but I don't actually watch the awards.
I'm in Nashville, but I do not listen to country music.
You're in the home of country.
No.
Wow.
I couldn't tell you who sings what. All the songs kind of sound the same. You know, my dog died, my fish died, my wife ran away with the milkman.
My truck broke down, and then my dog died. Yeah, that's pretty much every country song.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying there. So basically, you're saying that most of these artists that are appearing, that's on the videos and thereof, they don't have any talents. But we spend thousands and millions of dollars in ringtones and etc. for these artists.
And that's the problem. If people would stop buying the mess, they'd stop making the mess. We need the real artists to come back, the ones that have been influenced by like Maze and Frankie Beverly, Patti LaBelle, and ladies that had class and weren't worried about showing off every asset that they have on stage and hiding it behind spandex and thinking it's okay.
Do you know what has real talent? Broadway musicals. Real singers everywhere. It's fantastic. No lip singing, live performance every single night.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Give me some examples of what shows that you are enthused about. Or
Book of Mormon is so popular right now. Oh my God. Like it was actually just in Nashville. Or wait, or is it coming up? I can still see it. Anyway, there are tons of musicals. Although a lot of people mention Cats, but whatever. It's Andrew Lloyd Webber. Meh. Anyway, there are tons of different musicals. There's Broadway, there's off-Broadway, there's off-Broadway. I could just spend the entire night talking about Broadway musicals, sorry. But the Tony Awards are amazing.
how about the Ice Capades?
No, that's not as amazing as the Tonys. The Tonys is hosted by Neil Patrick Harris. The Ice Capades does not have Neil Patrick Harris, so I don't really care.
Oh, okay. So, award shows is not good because of all the
naked women. Yeah,
that's basically what it boils down to: the naked women.
Yeah.
And married couples doing married things on stage.
How do you feel about basically the Tonys?
Don't watch them, because then I have to explain a whole lot more stuff to my kids.
We're talking more like Grease.
Than I do.
We're talking like Grease and stuff like that that's on stage.
Well, I don't watch the Tony Awards.
Okay.
I haven't seen them.
They're amazing. You should watch them.
Are they kid friendly?
Yeah.
Or do I have to spend half the show explaining relationships to my children?
No. He actually opened the Tonys a couple years ago with a song about how you don't have to be gay to enjoy Broadway musicals.
Okay.
It was very, very, very family friendly.
Well, then in conclusion, we had a nice time, a nice talking. We're glad to meet you two people, and we respect.
I can't with you. Are we done?
Man, that's hard.
Time travel. Where would you go and why? Today I am joined with Chad, and I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
My name is Alizé, but they call me Chardonnay for short.
Alrighty then, Chardonnay. We'll start with you today. Where in time would you go and why?
What time? What you talking about? What you talking about time? What time is it?
Travel was possible, and you're able to jump into a machine and go to any point in time through the space-time continuum.
I think I know what you're going. I think I know what you're talking about. The time that I would want is a time where I wasn't sitting here asking stupid questions from you. Yeah, that's the time that I would be looking for.
Chad,
Yeah.
We'll go over to you. Where would you want to go and why?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know why. 3 days from now.
All right, why would you want to go 3 days from now? And are we talking about the future or the past?
3 days from now, like in the week. Future, I guess, yeah.
Okay. And
I know 3
why?
days ago would be cool too, though.
That is true.
I got a ticket 3 days ago. You know what? I'm changing my answer. That's
All right,
3 days in the past.
That's my answer too. I like that answer. I'll go
So
with
you're
that
both
answer.
going to go 3 days in the past
Yeah.
to change his ticket.
Yeah, I like that.
change it twice. Make them pay me.
Ooh, I like that too. 3 days and we get paid.
Take that, government.
Yeah, I want that. I want that. Yeah, can you make that happen for us? We getting paid to be on this show?
Are we? I don't know, man. What?
Can we go back to 3 days and get paid for being on this show?
Well, we may need to go to the future for that answer. So, would either of you choose a historical point in time?
Historical? What is we in, history class? I finished high school 5 years ago. Historical? What you trying to learn? About the world and stuff? What is he talking about?
I took history class 4 times, man. I don't need no more history. All right?
Me
And
either.
there's no point in time that you would be interested in?
I mean, change my ticket and I'm good, buddy.
All right, well, let's hold off on the history part. Let's go on the future.
Yeah.
Would either of you want to go forward through the space-time continuum and meet some of the future founding fathers of their fathers?
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I would like to go to the future to meet my future baby father, The Rock. Ooh, I love The Rock. So yeah, I want to go to the future to meet my future baby daddy, The Rock. That's my answer.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, that's my answer.
He's big.
Can you make that happen?
Well, these are all technically hypotheticals. It's
Oh,
just where
there
you
we
would want to go. and why.
What does a hippopotamus even have to do with this? What is we in Africa? What is he talking about?
That's teleportation. That's a whole different. It's a whole different thing. That's on my next segment. Teleportation. Where and why? This is
segment.
Time travel. When and why?
What you talking about, segment? I ain't trying to have no more babies. I'm not trying to be nobody's segment to have their baby. What is he talking about? Segment in history and geography and hippopotamuses and lions and bears and tigers. Oh my! What is you talking about? Is we done yet?
She
I
just
gotta
made a
go. My
reference
man Latrell is
to
waiting for me in the
Wizard
back.
of Oz.
Are we
All right.
done?
I wish we were. If we could fast forward in time, then we would be done with this already.
I thought that's what this show was about, man. Let's make it happen.
Can we please? I feel like going to Waffle House. You want to go to Waffle House after this?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's go to Waffle House.
All right, so.
I hope you ain't hungry because you ain't invited. Let's go to Waffle House after
It's
this.
okay, I could choose any point in time to go to any Waffle House.
Are we done? Mic check, mic check. Are we done?
So, what I gain through all this is that no one else is interested in time travel but myself.
Tell you what I gained.
So
Nothing.
I will be traveling alone through the space-time continuum. Thank you all for joining us, and good night.
We got 10 seconds left. I want to get off of this freaking
Space
stage.
travel.
Oh my God, I feel like I'm on a
Just gone
space.
back.
Oh my Lord, I'm on a spaceship
I'm spaced out.
with Captain Neroy or
future
something.
Neroy.
Captain Nemo.
Captain Nemo, that's an underwater adventure.